What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the Bitcoin price is still kind of just sitting right where it was yesterday, around 10,485. We did bounce up a little bit off that bottom wick at around 10,200. Guys, does this mean that we are back to being bullish short term, or are we going to end up filling some of that CME futures gap down 9,600? Or are we going to end up lower? There's lots of questions being raised. The Bitcoin 200-week moving average hasn't been broken yet, guys. That means that some higher prices could be right around the corner, and that lower prices are just a thing of the past, especially below 10,000. Guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe and like, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. All right, guys, so check it out. We broke down out of this ascending wedge here, kind of just moving sideways since the 21st. We've literally just been moving sideways. The Bollinger Bands are tightening up. And in short, guys, that means a breakout is imminent. So something's going to happen pretty soon. It's going to be a breakout one way or the other. Now, the EMA 20 is pretty close to the EMA 55, this is just a very consolidated pattern right here. And for instance, we are still in the slightly above the middle of the Bollinger Band here. So there could be some slightly short-term bullishness. If we could pump up a little bit, that would be a very good sign. But in reality, guys, we might just move sideways until a breakout happens one way or the other. So what do you guys think is going to happen? Put in the comments below. Are you bullish right now? Are you bearish? Or do you think we're just going to keep moving sideways for a few days? I do think a breakout is imminent, guys, and I would like to say that we are going to break up, but I think we're going to kind of break down and touch supports. If the CME gap gets filled, that would be great because it could put it to rest finally. That would be just awesome. The lowest we've gotten for the day's range is 10,380. So I guess it just really depends what happens over the next few days. There's a lot of things going on, and the Bitcoin price has a lot of excitement going on, especially towards the end of the year. There's a lot of talk of higher Bitcoin prices. Is it going to get pushed up? The Plan B model is definitely showing that we're on track still. Does that mean that we could end up at some high Bitcoin price with over the next 4 years? So if by 2024, could we see a $100,000 Bitcoin? Could we see a $288,000 Bitcoin? Those are the numbers I've been reading. Does that mean that it's actually probable to happen? Well, 288,000, guys, that would be a very high Bitcoin price. That would be life-changing for many people, and the people that have already been holding since the past that have been made wealthy already would be even richer, guys. So who knows exactly what will happen, guys, but I'm expecting at least a $50,000 Bitcoin by 2024 at least. Okay, so doubling the past all-time highs, okay? And guys, I want to talk a little bit about Electroneum. I was just reading that they got released on Binance, and they just finished their application for it and should be added or are added already. Guys, check it out. Let me know if you've been on Binance and have checked out Electroneum and it's on there. There's definitely a video for it you guys could check out here on the Electroneum's page. Just go to Electroneum. Actually, I have them in my subscriptions. Might as well just go there. New application message to CZ Binance application complete.
Hi CZ.
So make sure you guys check out this video. Richard Els definitely knows his stuff. He's really crushing with Electroneum, guys, and lots of good stuff to come. But moreover, guys, I wanted to just go over the price action on Electroneum. There's a lot going on. And we're definitely in that descending wedge right now. How low will it go exactly? We could end up all the way down at 0.004. And that would just be okay price action, guys. Don't be afraid of that little drop. We're only talking, you know, a few leagues down here. That's not very much from when it was up at the top here at 0.0056 recently on the 14th. We have been slightly moving down steadily. But remember, guys, each of these wedges that broke out to the right here had a big rise up. So I think that we could definitely get a pump out of this pretty soon. It might happen like on the 26th, 27th, something like that. We could get a breakout to the right and then a breakup, pumping back up, hopefully towards the green box, through the red box, breaking through resistances, turning them into support, and hopefully getting punched back up into here. That would be a really good sign, guys, for the short term. And guys, I think once it really kicks off on Binance, we could start to see some higher prices in Electroneum, maybe even pumping up past the green box. So that would be a really good sign. We want to see it actually remain stable over a cent here, guys. That's something we've all been really waiting for with Electroneum. And since its rise up to a cent and its breakdown since then, if we go to the day frame here, you can clearly see just how high we were and from how low we were, guys. So from all the way down at 0.0018 all the way up to a cent, guys, that is a massive, 8 to 10x, guys. That's a huge gains there. So guys, just remember, if you're in it now and you just missed this, you have some waiting to do. It's that simple. You might get little rises here and there, but you have some waiting to do before another big rise comes. Usually after a big pump like that, there's a little bit of downtrod, or what would be considered a bear market after a bull run peak. So remember, this was the highest it's been in a long time, guys. So, since before 2019 for sure. So much can happen with Electroneum, guys. So just keep your bags, hold on to them, be patient. I can't stress enough, I'm not going to be selling until Electroneum's at least at 50 cents to a buck. I have very firm beliefs that the project will get up there, just like Ripple did, for instance. It was in the cent ranges and then pumped all the way up to $3, guys. And then there was a lot of people chasing the dragon, buying up at $3 and getting wrecked. So it's just really, that's how the market works. You got to get in at the right times to be happy. If you get in at the wrong times, you're always kind of depressed and waiting just to break even, and that really sucks. And guys, I wanted to go over OXT. Guys, I really hope that you guys caught that big run up. That was just incredible. We had a wick that ran all the way up to 0.48, guys. So a massive run up, guys. Let me know if you caught that in the comments below. I literally spoon-fed you guys to buy it right here, so I hope you guys got in. And the question is rising right now is it going to happen again? No, guys, I don't think so. I think we're going to get a drop-off. We could end up below 0.20 before you know it, guys. Granted, we are at 0.27 right now. Another drop could happen. Look back here. We've had several drops down, breaking below supports. Dropping down 20% at a time, guys. That's 20% over 2 days. That's big. And then back here, even further. So if we were to come from back here, from this peak, that's a 43% drop, guys. That is massive. So be mindful when you're doing this, guys. You have to really get this right to actually make money on OXT right now. And right now is just a very risky time to buy, because it's not going to repeat history. It's not going to do the exact same thing again, especially right after it just happened on the 21st. So if you missed that rise, you missed it for now. But if it drops down to 0.21 or something, that's where I'll be looking to buy again. So right down in here, because then we could maybe get a shot up to something like this again. But that won't come until late September, early October. So over here somewhere. That's what I'm guessing for that. It's not a guess. It's more of just analysis, guys. You just gotta pinpoint exactly what's going on here and read the charts. We're in the bottom Bollinger Band. We have some more room to the downside. We've been in the bottom Bollinger Band for the last several days. The EMA 20 is kind of tight towards the EMA 55. Consolidation is happening now. So that means kind of like a downwards trickle, guys. It's just that simple. The volume is not very high either. So I think OXT is going to have a little bit more room to the downside before we see another big spike up like that. And again, guys, if you caught that big spike up, let me know that you got it in the comments, guys. I want to hear about your stories there, because that was some excellent profits that could have been had. And guys, I wanted to talk about the Bitcoin 200-week moving average. Hints price will never go below 6.7K again. So the Bitcoin price speculator is waiting for BTC price to drop even 35%. We'll probably be waiting forever, new data shows. In a tweet on September 22nd, quant analyst Plan B noted that Bitcoin will break the habit of a lifetime if it goes lower than 6.7. So that would break its lifetime trend. So Plan B tracks historical BTC price floor. Plan B was referring to the 200-week moving average for BTC USD, a popular tool of his work. The 200 MA has never been broken during Bitcoin price downtrends. As of Tuesday, the level of equated to 6,700 and continues to rise by around 200 every month. As long as the historic behavior continues, as it has done since Bitcoin's 200th week of existence, 6,700 will now form a definitive price floor. BTC 200 WMA never goes down. BTC monthly close has never been below 200 WMA. Plan B confirmed earlier in September when the figure stood at 6,600. And there it is, guys. So we now have 4 red dots in. And guys, we know what happens the last time. Each time the red dots happen, massive price rise. And as long as we stay above this black line, I think we're in good shape for the short term and the long term. So 93% are bullish on the Bitcoin price in 2020. As Cointelegraph also reported, Plan B recently called for BTC USD to begin climbing towards 100,000 as part of his research. His stock-to-flow family of Bitcoin price forecasting models has made highly bullish predictions about the current 4-year halving cycle, which ends in 2024. It says Bitcoin should be in line to trade at an average of 288,000 by that point, an order of magnitude more than present, but so far stock-to-flow has charted BTC price rises with complete accuracy, and its methodology is yet to be disproven. Meanwhile, a survey about future Bitcoin price action published following the 200 MA update has attracted 14,000 responses. So Plan B put this out on Twitter. Are you Bitcoin or crypto? Bullish or bearish BTC next 12 months? And 59% said Bitcoin and bullish on BTC, guys. So the majority at 59.1% at press time bullish about Bitcoin over the next year, and also favors BTC over other cryptocurrencies. In total, 92.8% of respondents are bullish when it comes to BTC USD. And guys, I am very bullish on Bitcoin as well. You can definitely call me a Bitcoin bull. I believe in much higher Bitcoin prices, and I think that it's just something that's so obvious, guys. And if you don't see it, you just don't understand yet. You got to do more research and really dip your toes into Bitcoin so that you understand. I know a lot of people that they barely even have one Bitcoin. And guys, when something like Bitcoin hits even $50,000, getting in at 10, that's a massive gain. That's a 5x gain. If something were to go up to 100, 10x gain. Go up to 200, 20x gain. 288,000, that's a 28x gain, guys. That is amazing. Those are some huge gains. I am definitely willing to risk it. My cost versus reward is definitely willing to risk that, guys. So I'm definitely going to be in on Bitcoin, making sure that I am not missing that amazing price action that's coming over the next few years. I put in my dues in the bear market in accumulation stages and expansion phases. I made some gains, and then more in reaccumulation. I've put in my dues with all the stages. I'm ready for this bull market. Are you ready for the bull market? That's the question you guys need to be asking yourselves. And guys, don't forget about my Ledger Nano S. I am doing a giveaway. One of my first 500 subscribers are in it to win this Ledger Nano S. And if you're not familiar with Ledger Nano, it's just the safest way to keep your crypto off the exchanges and right under your nose so you don't get hacked, guys. That would just be the worst feeling, to get hacked. I myself once actually was tricked into giving away Bitcoin before, but that's about the only time I've ever been, in a bad spot with cryptocurrency. And guys, it was just because I thought I found somebody doing something like I am. And you know what? It's so rare to find people that are good in crypto, that are really doing the job and able to trade, for you. It's just a very rare thing. I do that, guys, but I prefer to, take students as well. That's what I really enjoy, is teaching. And if you guys are interested in teachings, feel free to inbox me at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com, and I'll definitely hear your inquiry, and we can go from there. But guys, that's all I have time for today. If you're not subscribed yet, do consider it, guys. There's definitely a lot of benefits from my page. If you're looking to make more money, I'm making more money every single day. I get on, it's just, this is what I do full time. I trade, and YouTube's something I do for fun, guys. So I hope to get monetized someday, because that way I can start to do more giveaways and give back to you guys more and more. And that's my dream, for YouTube. I hope to get there someday. And I'll definitely get there with viewers like you guys. So thank you so much in advance. Guys, that's all I have time for today. Thank you for tuning in. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.